Hello, I'm saxophonist and composer Esa Pietilä from Helsinki, Finland. I perform contemporary music internationally with my jazz groups, with my solo saxophone, with various chamber orchestras, and as a soloist for orchestras. As it is just right now, in March 2016, I have a great opportunity and a pleasure to premiere a new tenor saxophone concerto from internationally very much acclaimed Finnish composer Kalevi Aho. What makes this situation significant and rare is that there is not by far too many new concertos written for the modern tenor saxophone lately in the world. And for sure, this is at least the first one from internationally acclaimed Scandinavian composer. When I first received the score, from reading it, since I'm a composer too myself, I knew already that Aho's concerto was going to be a very nice piece of music. And while I was practicing and preparing the concerto, I found it to be extremely fascinating and rewarding work. Its thematics, in example, tell how the few main melodic themes revolve again and again in new atmospheres and textural idioms. So I found its form to be sort of kaleidoscopic and very masterfully structured. What is interesting also is that the complexity in the piece does not mean complexity as an absolute or intrinsic value only, but also creates nice analogy into the music. The thing that I'm especially happy about also is that how the many different ways the concerto uses the modern tenor saxophone's timbral and expressional capabilities. We of course discussed these things with Kalevi and had a playing session together before Kalevi started to compose. The result was a very stimulating situation, as I was given much freedom to suggest my own expressional things and sounds, etc. There will be, for example, very interesting extended playing techniques, such as multiphonics and sounds that I suggested, and so Kalevi chose the ones from my palette that I showed him, and he decided what he wanted to use in the piece. Since one of my strengths as a performer is also improvisation, Kalevi made my wish to include some improvisation in the concerto, so thus the main cadenza of the piece is left totally open for the soloist to improvise together and underneath with a very intense darbuka rhythm. What we have here at our hands and my hands now is tenor saxophone concerto premiere, and its ignition point goes back since a few years ago in 2010, when Kalevi came to listen to one of my solo concerts, and afterwards he came to talk to me and liked my playing a lot. So after the concert we went for dinner and discussed that there should really be more of a bigger new pieces written for the tenor saxophone. And as a result of our discussion, I asked him if he would be willing to compose something for me. And so here we are finally now with this very fine concerto from him. I'm just very, very honored, privileged, and I'm proud to be the musician for whom this fine concerto was composed and dedicated to. And I feel extremely happy to get to premiere it. The first two performances will happen with two Finnish orchestras, Pori Sinfonietta and Lappeenranta City Orchestra, now in March 2016, as a sort of a rare double premiere. Please stay tuned for future performances of the concerto, and also please visit esapietilä.com, my website, for other appearances of my groups, and for example the new appearances of my own concerto, Graffiti Play, that I composed for Avanti Chamber Orchestra and contemporary jazz trio in 2014, which we premiered with Avanti Orchestra and Esa-Pekka Salonen in 2014. At esapietilä.com you'll find my concert calendar, music, reviews, concert videos and other hot stuff. Thank you for watching.